Hey buddy, welcome back to Viking MTG. I went by Walgreens to get some drops for swimmer's ear because I got drug into swimming and got water in my ear, as I do almost every time I go swimming. But I found Walgreens. All Walgreens have changed the price on their Planeswalker decks to $11.99 to match the new MSRP for the new single pack ones, and it also applies to all the older dual ones. I got 5 of these for $11.99 a piece, which is pretty darn good for what it is. And I got 2 packs. You got the Planeswalker card, and you've always got a decent card. There's always like a Vanquisher's banner or something like that in all these. There's always a decent card in the Planeswalker deck. So it's 2 packs. I mean, 2 packs right there. There's $8. And the Planeswalker cards, most of the time, they do sell for $4 or so. Majority of them. You can sell them on eBay for $4, anywhere between 4 and I was selling the Ajani one from Aether Revolt. At one point, it was selling for $10, so that's no joke. All right, let's check out what we got. So you get the Huatli Dinosaur Knight, which she's actually very effective. She's expensive to get out for being a 4, but her +2, you put 2 1/1 counters on up to 1 target dinosaur you control. So her +2 is to give something +2/+2, which is pretty good. Her -3 is target dinosaur you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control, which is really good when you're playing dinos. And then her -7 is all dinosaurs get +4/+4. It's very dominant. It's very easy to get her to her ultimate as well. So it's a great card. It really is. For one of these Planeswalker deck Planeswalkers, she's playable. She really is. You have to be able to protect yourself to get her out, but because you're not going to get her out real fast. But in a ramp deck, I suppose you can. You could go 3-color. But you're going to see a lot more of that once Guilds is out. Well, we'll talk about that. Alright, so in this one we got Goring Ceratops, 2 Sunblessed Mounts. Oh no. I got the Burning Sun's Avatar instead of the Vanquisher's Banner. Jolly's Collar, Huatli's Stubborn, Snubhorn, Jolly's Collar, Knights, Raptor, Hammer Skulls, Bondenhorn Crest. See what's at the end here. Sometimes there's good stuff at the end. Huatli's Spurring, Slash of Talons, Lightning Strikes. Well, let's hope we get something good in the packs. Burning Sun's Avatar was ruined by the promo of it. It's actually a great card. Very playable. Alright. Well, we have a foil in our first pack. We have a Makeshift Munitions, a Vine Shaper Mystic, a Fiery Cannonade, and a Sun Petal Grove. Nice. Our foil is a foil Direfleet Captain. Actually, I have a playset of these in foil. That's nice. Sun Petal Grove. I will definitely take that. We got another foil here. We have a Deep-Root Waters, a Bonded Horncrust, an Ixalan's Binding, and another Burning Sun's Avatar. Oh, that's funny. Not really. Oh, on a foil island. That's a pretty foil island, though. That's real pretty. So we got 2 foils, a Sunpetal Grove, another Burning Sun's Avatar. So it was good. It's a fun. This is always a fun thing to open. If I told somebody about this and told them to buy it, if saw somebody wanting to buy one of these and jump into F&M, it is playable. I've seen people do okay at F&M with a deck like this. Out of what we pulled, I would probably tell them throw the binding in. Both the Burning Sun's avatars, I think you have to play those. The Bonded Horncrest, I believe we have some of those in this, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, we've got 2 of them, which is more than enough, seeing that it requires, well, it actually might be good to have another one of those in there. The more of those you have, the more you have to attack and activate it. I would definitely not splash. We don't have nearly enough stuff in green here to make it worth splashing. I guess you could throw the 1 Sunpetal Grove in there and sideboard, say, you can't do the Dread Moss since we only have the 1 Sunpetal Grove. See, I just don't see anything here that's not more than 1 green. I guess you could throw the Daggertooth in there, but see, the thing is, your odds of pulling this out of a 60-card deck, it's just not good. And we don't even have any forests here, so I'd probably throw the Cannonade in there. Yeah, I know it deals 2 damage to each non-pirate creature, but we're dealing with all 3s and 4s here. There's only a couple of 2. There's only a few. There's more than a few, but for the most part, you're not going to kill your stuff. The Knights, the Aerosaurs, you're not going to kill the majority of your creatures with this. Plus, it can save you against little creature decks. I'd probably throw makeshift munitions in there as well. Maybe not. That's more of a Goblin deck type card. Definitely Huatli goes in there. Has to go in there. And in this kind of deck, I probably don't play Demolish either. Probably cards to take out. I leave the Mounts in there. Leave the Snubhorns. They're pretty solid. I'll probably pull these Companions out because they're Chain Whirlered right off the board. Way too easy. And they look tempting, but they're too easily gotten rid of. You leave the Hammer Skulls. Hammer Skulls are dominant. The Pterodon Knights are nice. The Aerosos are pretty cool. Spurrings are nice. Talons are good. Lightning Strikes are good. I'd probably go with this right here. I think we got 60. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'd need to get rid of 2 here. I wouldn't want to lose a whole lot of creature power because we want to be hard and strong with the creatures here. I mean, we just want to be plowing away with the creatures. We don't want to waste much time. I don't like Tenali's Knight a whole lot. I know it gets +1/+1. It's okay, I suppose. If anything, I'd probably get rid of the Snubhorns. They're okay, but all they have is Vigilance. I'll probably get rid of 2 of the Snubhorns. The only thing they got is Vigilance. It's not like they get First Strike from Huatli or anything like that. You got better options in that deck. You got plenty of creature power in that deck. So that's probably, whoops, what am I doing? That's probably what I go with. That right there. You got some nice cards in the packs to throw in there. The Ixalan's Binding, of course, is great. Ixalan's Binding's a dominant card as far as enchantments go. It's an amazing card. It's just great removal for white. Nothing like being able to take your card away and, oh yeah, that other walking ballista you have in your hand. If you weren't smart enough to dump the counters, now you can't cast it again. You know, whatever else you've got, your Rekindling Phoenix, and I'm sorry, do you have another one of those in your hand? Well, you can't cast it. It's definitely powerful. You know, and you're going to draw some very good hands here. Let's take a look. I normally never shuffle without sleeves, so let's see what kind of a draw we get. I'd kind of like to see the draw we get initially. Let's just do it like so. It's kind of a messy but non-violent shuffle. Alright, I think we're about there here. I'll speed it up, of course. Alright. Let's say 7-card hand. Definitely land heavy here, but I'd probably go with it. I go Storm Quarry tapped, draw, mountain, mountain, taking a pummeling by this point. Another mountain, Frenzied Raptor, Stone Quarry tapped, probably go Bonded Horncrest. Now we can swing both, as long as they haven't removed Raptor. With another mountain, untap, so now we got 6 man out. I'm probably going to go ahead and play Sunblessed Mount. Search my library for her, for my Planeswalker. Put her in my hand. And next turn, Mountain, Territorial Hammerskull. Because they're going to be expecting to counter, they're going to want to counter your Huatli, so I'll have to make them decide whether to counter the Hammerskull instead of her. And then Huatli, especially if they counter the Hammerskull. And then I get Huatli out, and I just start +2-ing her, make my dinosaurs bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And keep throwing out dinos as long as I can. Try and stay alive. It's a simple deck. Get your dinos out and try and smash. That's it. So, that's it. Figured I'd crack this and let everybody enjoy it. You know, it's always fun watching a simple little product like this get cracked. So, now that that's over, that's short and sweet, let's, I want to go over guilds. Just a moment.